going to be for my all sign forecast, August 26th through August 27th, which should be Tuesday. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, hit me up at jocelynlovely84@gmail.com. Alright guys, we usually go through a little bit of an intro, and then after that we go from Aries all the way to Pisces. I do timestamp everything, just give me a bit, because by the time it loads, it doesn't tell me it loads. So then I have to add the timestamps after, okay? So, alright, let's see what else. If you guys want to donate, I do have my Cash App and PayPal in the description box. And if you want to book personal readings, like I said, it's all in the description box, okay? Alright, y'all. Let's see what else. Okay, for you guys, I am going to use the Luna L Tarot. I've been wanting to use it for you guys. I'm getting you guys are hitting a milestone. I'm getting you guys are reaching a milestone here. And I'm also getting for you guys, this milestone is a big deal because, again, it's like this week you're getting an opportunity to see how far you've come in a certain area where you might have struggled your whole life. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, welcome guys, welcome. And I feel like this is the area where if you've been struggling and just cannot somehow thought that you just might just struggle for the rest of your life within this area, I'm getting that this is the week where you're kind of seeing the advantage of what it is to do something that's outside of the way you usually do it. So if there's a problem going on, there might be a one-way solution to you, right? There's only one way that you deal with conflict. And I feel like this week, you're gonna have the option to choose something else, or to see why it doesn't benefit you to choose conflict, or if there is conflict, it's like you're choosing to do it differently, or the way that a conflict affects you, you're choosing not to let it affect you in the way that it usually does. And I feel like that is the milestone for a lot of people here this week. It's going to become very apparent as to why you should never let someone, any conflict, get in the way of your peace of mind. And I feel like this week is when you show to your own, you prove to yourself that you've come a long way. All right, so that was the intro for you guys. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm getting this week you guys are going to do something different or do things different. And therefore, maybe your reaction is different, or the way you approach something is different. And so that's why your result will be slightly different. And I think it's going to encourage you to keep doing that. So the being open to the way the divine, it's almost as if for a lot of you guys, you know what, let me do that with Aries. I feel like that's intro to the Aries reading. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's this thing where it's like trusting in the universe, trusting the divine, letting the divine step in to mediate or give you a solution that you never thought of before. And when you choose to do that, when you choose to keep your hands up, surrender, and try a different approach, that's when you're going to see something different. And you're going to be proud of yourself for allowing yourself to kind of receive help in this area, because I feel like, again, the way you've been doing things before does not work. And so this time you allowed someone else or something else to come and help you, show you a different answer. And I feel like because you try a different approach, you see where how to approach it in a different way from now on, because it was effective and it helped you, or it's going to help you this week. Okay, all right, that was the intro. Right. Hi y'all, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Hi Neha, welcome. Thank you, White Runs, for moderating. Hi, welcome, welcome. Good night. My name is Jocelyn Lovely. Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Am I a boxer? Yeah, I hit the, I punched the bag. Just know I punched the bag. You could tell, right? Yeah, I like to punch the bag. Make me a sandwich instead of this bullshit. Bro, if you can't even make yourself a sandwich, you're pathetic. You can't make yourself a sandwich? That's sad. This ain't the channel for you. And your name is fucking 2. Because you act like a fucking 2-year-old. You don't even got a fucking name or a picture that shows who you are. You lack confidence and self-esteem. Number 2. Or whatever the fuck you want to be called. Name a car for an edit. Hey, welcome guys, welcome. How can someone say that? What do you mean, say that to make you a sandwich? Yeah, somebody said to make them a sandwich. I'm like, bro, you can't make yourself a sandwich. That's pretty pathetic. Like, if you can't cook, that's pretty pathetic. I have a crush, cousin, sister, and I like her. What should I do? Neha, man, what the fuck is that? You know you're not supposed to fuck your cousin, bro. That's some incest shit, bro. Take that out of the reading, please. Get out of here. Super hella thick. Can I be talking in your family? Hate you, got no friends. Rosie, who are you talking about? You or like what are you guys saying? That's rude. What? Because he told me to make a sandwich and I told him to go fuck off. Which one's rude? Because I think we're both pretty rude for that. But see how I don't give a fuck. Hey y'all, welcome. I watched my sister. Okay. Alright, well, make a sub sandwich, chop. Your name is 0. You don't even have an identity. That's sad. That's pretty pathetic. 0. You're worth nothing. That's fucked up. He got $0, zero, fucking just 0. That's all you score across the board, and you still want somebody to make you a sandwich. That's sad. Fold my clothes. Yeah, you can't even fold your own clothes. That's pretty pathetic, Brandon. Thank you, guys. All right, we're gonna get started with the reading. What about me? You either want to smoke or you don't. You let me know. All right, we're gonna get started with the reading for Aries. And I don't need to block none of you. Y'all making my money right now. Hi, hey Angel, welcome. My sandwich. Oh, that's just sad. All right, we're gonna get started on the Aries reading. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, hit me up at jocelynlovely84@gmail.com. Okay. All right. For my Empress. That's okay, White Runs. You don't have to focus on moderating too much if you don't need to. These people are just sad. It's Sunday and they need to feel special today, so they're gonna come on here and do what they gotta do. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Empress. We're gonna start off with the 4 Wands here. I'm doing good. How are you, Noah? You see this right here? This reminds me of, like, if you see inside, it's very gooey. It's very precious. It almost reminds me of a beehive. You know how bees protect the queen, or they protect the work, the honey. They live in the honeycomb, or they work on the honeycomb, and they live in, like, the beehive. Yeah, I'm getting your working tirelessly, and there's this thing that you're doing, but it's not. This has to do with, like, where you live. So I'm getting inside of the body. So for example, because as a human, right, you go out there, you live your life, you work, there's a certain perception that people get out of you, right, when you go out there and do your thing. But then when you get home, when you go when you close your eyes and just really sit with yourself in meditation mode, I'm getting a lot of you guys, there's this just time that you set aside for yourself. where your shadows, your ego doesn't have to go out there and impress. It just sits still, and it can actually heal. So I'm getting for a lot of you guys, you see how it's dark, it's the shadow, and then the light is exposing that. I feel like this is the place where you regenerate when you're sitting still in meditation or chilling at home. It almost seems like you just have, like, you feel very safe at home energy. I'm getting somebody that works really hard, and you put up, like, you're very protective of your energy, your space, and then when you go home, it's like you can just, your shadow can just live freely, right? And you can just be yourself, and you can be vulnerable, and you can be open and gentle. But I'm getting you only feel that way when you're alone at home. Okay? You know what's so sad, you guys? That there's so many more people commenting because you have the time to comment on a Sunday night instead of pursuing your dreams, and now you have to go to work tomorrow. And you guys, instead of sitting here supporting somebody, you're over here trying to crush somebody's dreams because you hate your life that much. Or you have to sexualize a woman because you feel pretty pathetic as a man. It's really sad. But hey, it is what it is. Exactly. Thank you, William. All right. Let's forget these people, because that's pretty sad, actually. I feel so bad for them. Anyways, so you feel so comfortable and happy where you're at, and I feel like you protect this. It's almost as if, again, when you go to work and you do your thing, you're very protective of your energy and your space. You don't let just anyone in. And then the minute you get home, it's like you're free to roam, and I feel like you're so vulnerable. You love spending time on your own. I'm getting you're somebody who respects yourself. I'm getting you're somebody that's very happy, or you try your best to not let anyone or anything ruin your day. I'm getting you're so successful because of that. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm getting you're a very successful person. You love yourself enough to, make space for you. Even if, okay, for example, let's say you have a rough day at work, right? You show up to work and you just, sometimes it's one of those days. When you get home, it's like you spend a lot of time in self-care, right? Making sure you're okay, healing, downtime, resting time. It's like you rest. You're just very loving towards yourself, right? And I'm getting to, you've been doing this for a very long time, just making sure that you're happy. There's such a loving energy within you that you protect it at all costs. You see this Empress here? Look how vulnerable and loving this Empress is. She knows her worth. Gender doesn't matter. You can be a man. It doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. But look at the energy. This is all about self-worth. This is all about intensity. They know what they have to offer, so you don't have to go out there and prove anything to anybody. If anything, I feel like the thing about this, though, here's where it turns a little bit. Here's what the advice would be for you guys. I'm getting that I feel like the divine's saying that no matter what happens, if you have a rough day at work, or if you have just like a feeling that you're not really understood by others sometimes, or there's some type of conflict, the divine's saying that it's okay, because you're so loving towards yourself and you're able to validate your own emotions. Somebody disrespecting you or hurting you shouldn't even matter. Like, it does matter, but because you're able to heal and validate your emotions at the moment, these people can't really hurt you. Which is why the divine is saying that it's time to step it up a notch and show up a little bit more vulnerable in your everyday life. And I'm getting that you're ready for that. It's time to step it up to the next stage. I'm getting this is you. This one's you, right? I showed you. And I feel like some of you guys, the reason why you haven't been able to be as vulnerable as you can around others is because you haven't understood that the divine's protecting you. Nobody could really hurt you. Yes, people could say disrespectful things, but that's not you. That's projection. For example, like the people that were talking shit on this live, That's projection. They hate their lives. And I feel like the advice for all of us, including me, would be to just not like laugh at that. The divine protects us no matter what. So let the divine come in and let it make us a little bit more vulnerable around others. Because then we get to be happier throughout the day, not just when we get home and rest. No, we can be happy even when we're out doing what we have to do, running errands, working, etc., etc. Okay? With the Page of Swords, I feel like the reason why the divine is giving you that advice is because you work so hard to get to where you're at. You're so successful. It's time to experience another level of success, another feeling, level of peace of mind, another level of respect and happiness. And I feel like that's why, because I feel like you're the type of person that you're just focused on succeeding in life. You're so focused on making things happen for you. That's why this advice is perfect for you now. The divine knows you can handle that. You don't go around spewing hate to others. That's not you. Because people who are busy pursuing just doing what they have to do, don't have time to stop and down other people. And I'm getting that that's never been really you, or that isn't you now. You're not interested in that. You're so focused on success, making your money, meeting your goals, and you're focused on your 10 of Pentacles. But look at the difference. This is the Four of Wands. This is you building your future, your happiness, you just being established, right? But with the 10 of Pentacles, look at the difference. This is the level of happiness and peace of mind that you're at now. Imagine if you go around even more vulnerable, even more happy, even more at peace, having more faith in the process and surrendering just a little bit more. Look how much of a difference this is between this and this energy. Alright, that was for my Aries. I hope you guys resonated with the videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Aries. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Alright, next sign is going to be for my Taurus. This is good. Alright, I'm going to draw one more card because I don't need that many really. Hey, Jose, welcome. Beautiful. Alright. You know what? I didn't even timestamp that Aries. I'm just going to wing it. I think it was like 5 minutes or 6 minutes. All right, Taurus, 19 for Taurus, 19. I'm getting, this is, whoever you are, this is an Emperor status, but I'm getting more, this is, you're somebody who's very, what is that word? You know how to live in the moments, or you're starting to live in the present moment like you used to, or you're getting better at it. I'm getting, this is somebody who is, I don't want to say a Buddhist. Sorry, y'all. Sound cut off. Everyone just need. No. I got you. Can you hear me now? Apocalyptic. I love that name, by the way. Apocalyptic. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm doing good. Okay. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. I'm going with Taurus. Taurus here. Okay, as I was saying, hopefully you guys, maybe me. Okay, you can hear, but can you see it though? Can you see me moving, or is it still an issue? Let me know, because I want to keep going with the reading. Okay, perfect. So with the Emperor, I'm getting you're of sound mind. So it's to the point where, like, that's why you can manifest anything like that. Like, you're a master. This is a master level. You are it. You're like at the highest of, you're like just up here. You're ranked at the highest. You're just of sound mind. You're at peace. There's just certain things you get over others because you understand what it is to think positive. You understand the law of attractions. You understand the 12 laws of the universe, right? And I'm getting, you're somebody who can sit down, and if you, let's say you're having a bad day, right? Because we all have that. You're not the type of person that lets that bad day ruin you. You literally can have a bad day, or a situation can happen. You sit down or go around for like 5 minutes. And then after the 5 minutes, you take a deep breath and you like recalibrate. Like, you're right back. You're of sound mind again. So all of a sudden, it's like, yes, there might have been a delay or something, that someone that was trying to ruffle your feathers, and here you are, you're okay again. And this is amazing. I mean, all you really need is like 15 minutes and you feel better. That is amazing. Like, somebody who could do that is a master. It's what we call that, right? Even when it's a really bad situation, I'm getting, you just know how to let it go or let it be, which is why good things always happen to you. You have good luck. I'm getting, if you're starting to understand why you need to be of sound mind, or why you need to be positive, or even just smiling more, is because of you keep attracting that energy, and so therefore you want more of it. I'm getting, this is somebody who sits in nature because you understand how important it is to be in meditation mode, to be able to be of sound mind. All right, so with the Nine of Cups, I'm getting, yeah, like somebody, I feel like you're the type of person that you understand that worrying or stressing isn't going to get you anywhere. So I feel like you're starting to shift that idea, right? It's like, why worry more when you can just expect the best? Seriously, why worry? That doesn't fix anything. But so why not just know that you're going to receive the best? Now when you start thinking that way, whoa, everything around you changes. All of a sudden you're not in a miserable state of mind. All of a sudden you're not worrying. All of a sudden you trust. And that's a good place to be. Nine of Cups energy. I feel like you're somebody looking for an adventure. If there were things that used to take like irk you, like maybe let's say work, right? Because a lot of people, it's work that really gets people. I'm getting, you're going to work and not taking it personal. Like, you're just looking forward to the day. I'm getting some people are just not doing the same thing they used to do that used to frustrate them. So for example, if you overworked yourself, you don't do that anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's why you keep having a good day at work, because you're not stressing. If somebody tries to stress you, you don't let that get to you. You don't. And that's why you have a great day. Let's see what else. You have the Two of Swords with the Ten of Swords. But again, I'm getting as above, so below. Because you have Judgment. Look at these two cards. As above, so below. You understand why. Now that you have this routine down pat, you're doing it every day. And now you're realizing how amazing your life is. You figured it out. You figured out the code to life, and you deserve it. I'm getting people don't understand how difficult it was for you to become this happy or this positive. They don't understand, because it requires a lot of healing, right? A lot of painful healing, a lot of withdrawal, a lot of just dealing with obstacles. And I feel like because you've done a lot of work, inner healing, it's like it's showing, it reflects outwards, and people see you and they're like, wow. Every time you come around, they notice how light your energy is. Your energy is too light, it's too bright, and so people kind of get drawn to that. They don't mean to, it's just they get drawn to it, or they just lash out because they're repelled by it. Either way, it's that's why, right? And I feel like you're learning not to let that affect you. You're still going to be as happy as ever and do your thing. Yeah, this is you moving forward. I'm getting, you got yourself out of a 10 of Swords energy. Yeah, I'm getting like this reminds me of like a sage. You don't tell people your secrets. You don't tell people how to find the answer. Nobody, I don't know if people ask you, but it's not out of like, oh, I don't want people to know how to achieve enlightenment. It's more of you know that it's not something everybody asks. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm getting, you're like, you're just really good at it. You're learning not to talk so much this season. I'm getting you're just quiet. You're understanding that less is more. And that's making you even more powerful because it heightens the rest of your senses. It's heightening your third eye chakra. And I'm getting it's bringing in clarity because you're not going around closed off or talking so much. You're just quiet and experiencing the moment, which is beautiful, guys. This is gorgeous energy. With the Chariot, yeah, it's like you're blessed. But you did it. You made this happen for yourself. Too blessed to be stressed. Exactly. Keep going those times. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Life is just, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's that feeling of life is too short. Why am I going to go around fighting the whole world? I'm getting you really want to change that. You want to be, I feel like you think you're above in a good way. You're above that. You're better than letting somebody ruin your day. So that's beautiful. All right, that was for my Taurus. The next sign is going to be for my Geminis. I feel like I want to use the anime tarot for my Geminis. Oh my god, guys. So I went to work out earlier. And I got to rock climb, which I never get to do anymore. I was rock climbing today, and then so I didn't use the equipment that you're supposed to use, and so I got pretty far up, but then I went back down. I decided to use the equipment to see how far up I can go, and then I got stuck. Like my legs got stuck, and so I was trying to come back down, and somebody was trying to help me get down, but I was really embarrassed, and I was like, no, I'm okay. I literally lied, and so I tried to jump off and I fell backwards and I hit like the back of my neck. And so I know it's gonna be sore tomorrow, but I'm just gonna, you know, my pride had to get in the way today. And yeah, that was my experience today. Have a splendid night. Good night, Daniel. Good night. Hey, come on, welcome. Hey, Z, welcome, Sarjan. Alright, so for my Geminis, I'm gonna mix it. Let me use the anime tarot and I will, oh snap. I'm getting, oh, I don't know why this came up. I'm getting the full energy. Let me use the Delusion tarot. I'm gonna mix this one up. Why did the mod put me in timeout? Did you do something you weren't supposed to do, Timmy or whatever? What's the question? Z, we're doing a 12-sign forecast, so if this is about a personal question, not right now, okay? If it's another question about whatever, okay, you can ask. Alright. You always. I don't understand what that means, Z. Could you elaborate? I don't understand. You either misspell the word or you're saying something that you shouldn't be saying. Okay. I'm going to use the anime and then the delusion tarot for you guys. Let's see what I'm getting. Let's see. Ooh, there's so many cards. I don't like this. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Yeah. That's what I was getting. Okay. All right, let me do this because all right, let me just do this. Let me do this. All right. Let's just do this for you guys. I got the full energy, but what I was getting was a mirroring effect. I'm getting mirroring effect. Like one side, it's like looking into a mirror and seeing your reflection. Or are you looking at yourself from a different timeline? Come on, when you say, Jocelyn, I don't like you, I think when you mean do you mean I don't like you? Are you saying you don't like me, Kamal? Or are you saying you do like, or you're liking the video? I'm not sure, Kamal. Elaborate. Okay. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, it's a mirroring effect. I'm getting you guys are either looking at yourself from a different time. Timestamp 3208 Gemini. I'm getting, yeah, like you guys are looking at yourself from a different dimension, because remember, when a mirroring effect is supposed to be another, like a 4D plane, right? That's why like mirrors are portals. People think mirrors are portals because you can see, right? And like entities can actually come through the mirror, or they have access to this world, to the 3D world, right? But I'm getting like a different timeline, or you see yourself from like far ahead, far advanced. So it's almost as if this, okay, for example, if you're looking at yourself now, where you're at now, and like where you want to be 5 years from now, it's like seeing that. You're seeing yourself 5 years down the line, and like where you're gonna be, what could happen, what you're gonna make of yourself, right? And it's pretty interesting. The reason it's pretty interesting is because I'm getting like your life started off by you pursuing the North Node, right? Like your star, you went and pursued one thing. You were urged by the divine to go do one thing, and 5 years down the line, it's gonna become like a whole garden. It's like you're gonna be very abundant and fruitful materially, emotionally, spiritually, in all areas, because of something that you're doing now that is going to pay off 5 years down the line. You have to know what this is. And if you're considering starting something because you're following your life calling, your life path, I'm getting do it. Because 5 years down the line, I'm telling you, you only see a portion of it. You only see, hey, well, 5 years down the line, I can be financially free. I can have children. I can, like, whatever it is that you desire. You can have a whole bunch of whatever you want. You only see a portion of it. You don't understand how abundant you're actually going to be 5 years down the line. You don't understand how happy you're going to be 5 years down the line. You're going to thank yourself for pursuing whatever it is that you're being nudged to do now, or whatever you're working on now. You could be working on something every single day, or as much as you can during the week, because you know one day it's going to bring back whatever you're investing in. It's going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to be just a lot, an abundance of it is what I'm getting. What I'm mostly getting is some part of you is doing this or working on something because you want to be free. There's something about being free. You see this bird? And I'm also getting like following something. It's like you can see, for whatever reason, you can see yourself 5 years from now, realizing, which is why you're even doing something or investing in something or working towards something, because you know, some part of you knows, your higher self knows it's gonna pay off in time. You know it's gonna take years, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm also getting that maybe the life that you've already invested in years ago has brought in an abundance for you already. So it's like it's already proven to you, like the life that you have, it's proof of everything you've invested in already 5 years prior. So what you're going to invest in this year, in the next 5-6 years, it's going to bring in even more abundance. Yeah, I'm getting the mirroring effect. I know it's a 4 of Wands in reverse. Keep strong, light beam, sending you protection, healing. Thank you. This is apocalyptic. All right. Another mirroring effect, right? It's like I'm getting like it's a reflection. If you really cut it in the middle, it's a reflection. You see two sides, two versions of you meeting each other. I'm getting a destination point or starting now. Whatever you start now, it's going to pave the way towards this future, which is why it talks about timelines. If you choose a certain timeline, it's going to be, this is the timeline you're choosing. That's what's going to make you abundant. There's something else here with the cup. I'm getting you're all in. You're all in. With the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Swords. I'm getting if you struggle to get here, you understand. It's like you may not have understood why it was such a struggle to get to where you're at, right? But I'm getting that this is what it's almost you. It's like you understand why. You didn't want it to be this difficult, but you understand the sacrifice that it took for you to even get here. That sacrifice was so, I don't want to say it's worth it, but I feel like you know it will be down the line. Like it's worth it now, but it's trust me, that's nothing compared to where you're going to be 5 years from now. So I'm getting that this is you. Ace of Cups is a whole new opportunity, but you have the courage to do this. No matter how difficult this is. I'm getting this is somebody trying to get things started, or you've been trying to get things started and you're still struggling. But you understand it comes with the territory. It's part of life. It doesn't stop you. That's how you know you're like nobody's got ish on you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you don't stop. That's never going to stop you from getting where you need to be. Okay, it's hard, and what? Complain and go cry and get up and keep going the next day. And I feel like that's you. You get up and keep going. I'm getting this is why you're so successful now. Because you know what it is to work hard. You know what it's going to require of you. And it might have scared you at one point, but I feel like you're at a point where it's still not going to stop you. It doesn't matter how scared you are. It doesn't matter how much work you have to put into this. You're dead set on your path and nothing can stop you. I'm getting it still hurts though. I'm getting you went through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of struggle. I'm talking somebody financially struggled for a while. I'm getting you risked living a wealthy lifestyle now. You're risking that now so that you can have something later down the line. It's like it's that advice that they always talk about, never living beyond your means or learning to sacrifice in order for you to have an abundance of money in the future, right? It's like, I'm getting you're very smart when it comes to because you understand that when you sacrifice now, there's a potential to have a lot more later down the line. That's why. I'm getting a lot of you guys sacrificed your freedom. You sacrificed happiness, or not even happiness. You sacrificed like, you didn't settle. You see with the 7 of Cups, these are options, right? I'm getting you never settled. You could have settled for any of these and you didn't. Time and time again, the option was, do you want to settle? There's an easier path for you. I'm getting you were tempted to go through the easier path, but you didn't. You might have strayed for a second, but then realized that this isn't. You wanted the big thing. You dreamt big, or you wanted to do it on your own. That's what I'm getting. You have so much respect for yourself, and you love yourself enough to sacrifice everything now and look how you look to others. It's like your pride took a hit, and you're perceived a certain way now, but it doesn't matter because later down the life it's going to be worth it. So it almost seems like for some of you guys, if you feel like everybody else's life, they were just doing things, and it looks like they were being successful, and it looks like they were happy. You may have seen people that started, like, for example, they settled down with somebody. This is an example, or maybe you do see it. They settle down with people, and then they project an idea or a vision of how happy their life really is, but it's a lie. Like, people settled. They just don't want to tell you they settled. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm getting whoever you are, Gemini, you didn't settle. Which is why you're going to be more fruitful down the line. And if you did settle, this is a reminder to get up. Don't. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to, until you win. That's just your life. That's what you wanted. Some part of you wants this. This is why your soul would resonate. For that particular reason. Yeah, I'm getting you went through so many heartbreaks because of that. I feel like some of you guys felt like you were losing, or you took an L. I'm getting you took a lot of L's to get to where you're at, but I'm telling you, you understand that, like, 5 years down the line, you're not going to be taking an L. You're going to W. It's going to be W after W after W, because you see long term. I feel like that's why you saw a lot of L's, because you were trying to make sure you were building a solid, strong foundation on every area of your life. And it's going to take a while for it to blossom. Once it does, you're going to realize that your foundation is so strong, you can only build off of every area that you invested starting now, or even a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now you can build on top of that. Yeah, I'm getting this as a reminder, because sometimes I feel like sometimes it's so easy to go online, right? Let's say you go on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and you see all these people showing you something different. It's a facade, and it's like the divine, it almost makes you feel guilty because you don't have it all together yet, or you feel like you don't, like you're sacrificing too much, and there's like it's almost as if you just can't. I'm getting somebody who feels like they can't win because they're always having to do the right thing, or they're doing the right thing and waiting and not settling, and that's causing a lot of pain in somebody's life. But the divine is saying it, looking at it from a different perspective, right? Look at it from a different perspective. Temptation is always going to be there to derail you, to give you an easier life now, but it's at the cost of your happiness later down your life. And I feel like you know that. That's why you didn't take the shortcuts. That's why you always, at the end of the day, you made sure you went down the path, the right path, to do the next right thing, because you know that when you settle like that, or when you bargain, or when you know, just get tempted, it doesn't work out. Long term, it just doesn't. So I feel like, again, this is a reminder for you. You're doing an amazing job. Stick to the plan. Don't focus on anybody else. You don't know. They could have settled. You don't know what they're going through. Just, you're going to have your day to win. It's just keep working. Okay? It's worth it. It's going to be worth it down the line. You're also going to set an example to those that are actually starting their own path. You're going to set an example for them, letting them know that this is what you can get later down the line if they actually put in the work like you did. There's so many people that cut corners and cheat. But if you do it right, you're an example. Do you see what I'm saying? It's more than that. It's more than just what you're going to receive in life. You're an example to others to not sabotage themselves, to not settle, to not sacrifice their freedom for the corporate America or something that like isn't their dreams, that isn't your soul's calling. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, that was for my Gemini. If you guys resonate with the reading, like, share, subscribe. The next card is the next reading is Cancer. God bless the chat. I miss Jocelyn as well. Oh, hey Daniel, welcome back. Question: there's so many people in other lives, and why does everyone do? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it just depends, you know? Depends on the chat. I feel like sometimes I have no idea. All I can do is keep spreading the message and do what I gotta do, you know? There's people who will resonate. There's people that will understand that these readings are what's meant for them. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I'm never going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what y'all need to hear. And I feel like that might be what everybody can handle. And so I'd rather do it that way, though, than to cut corners and tell you that you are going to get back with your ex, when we all know that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Some people just, all they care about is knowing about their ex or somebody hurting them, or you know, they're just so focused on everybody else but themselves, and that's not what this chat's for. That's not what this live is for. We're actually here to grow and be a community. And so however long that takes is however long that takes. All right. Cancer, here waiting on my message. I got you, Vilma. Nice. All right, Vilma, I'll be right here. I got you right now. I'm using the Delusion Tarot. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to use the Delusion with the Luna L. Okay? That's two different decks. I might just use three. We'll see. Okay. Am I a Scorpio? No. No. But I love Scorpios. They're the best. Scorpios are awesome. They're the real deal. But thanks for asking. Okay. All right. Cancer. This is from my Vilma. All right, that's awesome, Daniel. All right, Cancer 4845. Cancer 4845. This is time stamping if you ever want to go back and look at it again, okay? All right, I'm getting the Lovers with Strength. Getting this is you. Gender doesn't matter, okay? This is you. Look at the gentleness that comes out of you. I'm getting Mother Teresa energy, or just somebody who's looking forward to living their life and having great experiences this season. I'm getting you prioritize yourself, or you love yourself enough that you're open and happy. It's almost as if you brought your own sense of happiness, then now you're ready to experience that with others. I'm also getting, for some of you guys are experiencing love or looking back on the love that you've experienced in this lifetime. And I'm getting you guys are taking a step back and just appreciating every lover you've dealt with, every just anything that comes with love, your parents, your siblings. significant others, children, right? If that's you. I'm getting friends, right? I'm getting, when it comes to the notion of love, it's like, it doesn't matter who these people are. It's like the experience alone has made it worthwhile. You know, a lot of people sit there in regret or shame, or they're angry because their love life didn't work out in the way they wanted to. I'm getting that's not you anymore. I'm getting you're crying because you're enjoying, or you're thanking yourself for even going through this experience. Allowing others to love you in the way that they did. Allowing yourself to love others the way that you did, even with the mistakes and all. It's like you understand that's part of the journey. And so I'm getting you're saying thank you for the experience. I'm getting you're mending your heart with strength. That's Leo energy, 8. But I'm getting you're mending your heart, or you're expanding, right? I'm getting the heart, opening the heart a little bit more, and just being more grateful for everything. That is so beautiful, by the way, Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting that this time, because you learn so much, or you grew so much because of these love experiences, between just any relationship, right? In general, I'm getting now you're gonna move forward with your life, being even more emotionally open and aware. So it's like if your heart was closed, you had to grieve that so that you can make peace with the past and then move on. So now that you've made peace with the past, it's like now you have your cup ready and open and ready to experience another or a new relationship, friends, any type of relationship, right? Or just even expanding on the relationships you have now. But you understand that in order for you to receive that much love and generosity and goodness, you have to be that available yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? Which is why you're receiving it now, because you're that open, you're that invested, you're leading by example. I'm getting if you were afraid of being able to love that much, or you were afraid to be vulnerable, you're not as afraid as you used to. I'm getting you have the strength to overcome those fears. Thank you, Irons. And so here you are, leading by example, as I said. I'm getting that you're waiting. For some of you guys, you're waiting to, you're going to focus on you and healing and just being more emotionally invested in yourself. And you're just going to wait for somebody to come in, for the right people, the right opportunities to come in to show you how much you've grown as a person, or how open you are to receiving these experiences. So I feel like experiences will come when you're ready, right? It's how that saying goes. The experience will come when you're ready to handle it. And I feel like you're waiting. You're giving it up to the universe and saying, okay, whenever you feel like I'm ready to experience that type of love and generosity and relationships, it will come when it does. And I'll be grateful, and I'll sit here and wait in gratitude for that day. Wow. Whoever you are, you're inspiring me. Okay, you're inspiring me, because this is the 8 of Wands, but look, it's Cupid's arrow. I feel like you're just going to sit here and I feel like it used to bother you if you weren't able to find the right people to be around, or the right environments to be around. I'm getting it used to frustrate you when that wouldn't come in. Now it doesn't bother you. I'm getting you're just open to all experiences without wanting to judge it. Yeah, and the only reason why is because look, the 8 of Swords, this is my heart card. The heart, the most potent energy is of the heart, higher heart energy, right? And I'm getting that's you. I'm getting you used to protect your heart at all costs, and now you don't do that. Like, you don't need to be that closed off. I'm getting you're happier now that you reopened your heart chakra. That's what's getting healing right now. It's that. Breaking down the barriers of your heart and getting ready for new experiences. In order for those experiences to come in, you have to be emotionally available. And I'm getting you are. You're preparing for it. It's beautiful, Cancer. I need the nightmares to stop. I can't even be in peace in my dreams. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Yeah, I understand. Definitely understand. Yeah. Sometimes crying helps. I know if I cry a lot, I get the best sleep when I cry. So if I cry for hours or an hour or whatever, even 10 minutes, I can sleep better with my nightmares. Okay. All right, for Cancer, yeah. I'm getting somebody's repairing or restoring their heart back into place. I'm getting it took a while, but you're here and you're grateful for the experience. I'm getting this used to really knock you out or hurt you, or you just, it was too much to bear, and now you can handle all of it, and so you're grateful. You got the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting, you're getting ready for something beautiful to come in, and you don't even see it coming. It's gonna come in. It's gonna come in, and you know it, but at the same time, it's like, you're not worried about it, you're not stressed about it, you're just allowing it to happen in divine timing, which is why the divine knows you're going to be ready soon. Because when you surrender it to the universe, the divine supplies. But it had to, I feel like it had to get you to a certain place of understanding or peace of mind, or open emotional availability in order for you to receive these blessings. And I feel like from now on, your relationships will only get better. Any relationship, they will get better because you're in a good place to receive that experience, for good and for bad. You're open to receive the experience, and you've been working towards this. So, all right, that was for my Cancer. Hopefully you guys resonated. The next sign's gonna be for my Leos. Leos. Thank you, that was beautiful. You're welcome, Velma. Yeah, Cancers are the best, aren't they? I feel like they're the most vulnerable, one of the most vulnerable signs besides Pisces, and I really respect their vulnerability. Because when they really let themselves be, they shine. That's why they're the very potent water sign. I love them. All right, next sign's for my Leo. God bless, Mama. Take care. I'll see you soon. Leos. Interesting. All right, Leos, we're going to do, take care, 5835 for Leos, 5835, Leo. I'm getting somebody's waiting for something. You're waiting. See, the Hierophant talks about, when we talk about the Hierophant, it talks about going down a particular path, seeking guidance, seeking wisdom. The reason why you're going down a particular path is to gain wisdom, gain knowledge. When it's in reverse, I'm getting a feeling of stuck. I don't necessarily know if the advice is to seek the guidance, because I'm getting you're not even moving forward. You're stuck wondering about something. You're not taking you're just not moving at all. Like, you're not even thinking about moving. You're not. I'm getting somebody's waiting. You're waiting for something with the Magician. He's not, the Magician isn't moving. You're not going towards the cup. I'm getting you're watching it. See the difference? There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm getting, the only reason I'm saying that is because you have the Hangman. This is why it runs card, the Hangman. You're stuck. You feel stuck. You feel, I don't want to say dead inside. I feel you feel stuck. You feel like something's gonna, you're wondering or wanting something to come in to help you. Instead of you seeking answers or seeking the advice or seeking guidance or counsel, you're actually waiting for something to come in to help you or guide you or save you. But I'm getting you're not being proactive. I'm also getting like I don't know if it's because you're afraid that something's going to hurt you or hit you. I'm getting somebody's afraid of like what life in general, like getting a beating from life with the Three of Swords. But it's right on top. It's a beautiful energy, but I'm getting there's this fear of getting your heart broken or life coming in and hurting you again. It's this fear. Anticipating fear or bad things, or because you've experienced so many bad things. So I feel like for you guys, and look, I can never say that's a bad thing, okay? When someone experiences a beatdown by life, it can be very hard to get up. I'm getting whoever you are though, it's a repeat of beatdowns. It's gotten to the point where you psych yourself off and you think you're going to be, it's easier to stay stuck there because you don't want to receive something bad. You don't want the universe to come in like, and something bad to come in. You're in fear mode because of the experiences. They've haunted you too much or they hurt you too much that you don't even want to move forward. You don't even look forward to life because all you've experienced is bad recently. And I'm getting that's okay. The divine wants you to know that they are aware and they understand that you're struggling and they love you because it's part of the journey. I'm getting this is not your fault. It's just life happens. It's just that we all have those cycles where those things happen. I feel like this is where this is the season or the years where you're struggling, but it does get better. Or you'll get stronger. One day you're going to have the courage to get up and face life again. You just get stronger. That's all it is. And I feel like you're working towards it, but you're really scared right now. And that's okay. I'm getting somebody who battles a lot. Or like, again, life just comes in and derails you with a tower. Somebody gets towers like every freaking season or every freaking month or every 2 months, 3 months. You just get a repeat of instances again and again. But that's okay. The divine is saying you're strong enough to overcome this. It's just you just get it's like the minute you start feeling good about yourself and you start getting up, life comes in and punches you again. It punches you down or like something bad happens again. And I'm getting that that's what's stopping you from getting up and keep moving forward. But it's okay because you will get up and you will move forward. So breathe and just know that the divine's with you and they understand. We've all go through those seasons, man. I've been through that. I've been through that for years. Oh my God, years of just getting beaten down. It happens. So this is the place where I want you to feel safe and feel like you can overcome anything because you will. It's happened to me. You will overcome it. I promise. You will. You're just strong enough. That's why do you think anything can come and destroy you? And it will. It will absolutely destroy you. But at the end of the day, you're strong enough to get up and go. You're just one of those people. You're just one of those people. One day you're going to see life pass you by. You're going to realize, I don't want to keep letting life pass me by. You're going to get up and move on. That's just what's going to happen. Doesn't matter how many years it takes. Doesn't matter how many beatdowns life gives you, how many people die off around you, how many bad things happen to you. You're going to get up and move. Because that's what life's about. But in the meantime, keep healing, keep hiding, keep doing your thing. That's okay. That's okay. Hermit is still standing there. But But I'm getting the divine always does that. It's going to cause towers to make you move, because that's what life is. It's going to make you move one way or another. Because the divine believes in you. Your guides believe in you, but sometimes they have to make things happen so that you get up and move on. And you will. Good for you. All right. That was for Leo. The next sign is going to be for my Virgos. Interesting. Alright, Virgos. I mixed it up. I used the Luna L. That's all I used today. Alright. Virgos, we're going to go with 6646, 6646. I'm getting the King of Swords, but the Ten of Swords. Look at this. I'm getting somebody's what is that saying? Because look, you got an ace of swords with a Ten of Swords. It's not death, it's the opposite of that. Critical moments. I'm getting critical moments. Time is of the essence. I'm getting something's becoming very apparent. Life it's almost as if time is a factor, because I don't know if I don't want to say they found out about like how short life really is, but it's almost as if something made you very aware about how much time you have left on this earth. It's like that. It's that time where you really sit still and realize, wow, life is short. So it's like you're kind of figuring out what really matters and what doesn't this season, this month. It's all about really you seeing like how important your life really is. It's stuff like that. It's like in the moments. It's like time is slowing down, and you're really sitting still and understanding something, the importance of something here. Maybe it's just you being really in tune with the moment, but I'm getting is it that, or is it, I don't know. This is really scary, because I feel like if I'm in the present moment, it's hard for me to tell you exactly what the words are for this, because I'm really need to be sitting still with this energy to understand it a little bit deeper. I'm getting the Day of the Dead, ancestors, or it's a portal. I don't know if somebody's dying around you, or you finding out that somebody died, or somebody's about to die, or somebody only has like a certain months to live, which is why life became very apparent, or it's very critical for you to. It's like if this is a warning, you're really understanding that this is the only chance you have. You have to redirect your life properly, or prioritize something properly, because if this is regarding health, you're realizing this season that you've been maybe not paying attention to your health, or taking advantage of your health or life. It's like you realizing you don't have much time left, so I need to appreciate life now. Prioritize something now. Deadlines. I'm getting deadlines, due dates. I'm getting mortality. I'm getting to, like, okay, maybe some of your ancestors that passed away are wanting you to understand why it's so essential to be focused on making the best life you can, because they wish they had the chance to do life over again. I'm getting somebody died with regret. I don't know if it was a parent of yours, an ancestors that passed away, and they sit there hoping that you learn from their mistakes. Maybe one of your parents died from like cirrhosis of the liver, and so they don't want you to make the same mistakes they did. So it's like very apparent to you to learn that lesson, or to heed the warnings that are being sent to you by the divine time and time again. I'm getting you feel like you're the prodigal son in the lineage. So I'm getting you're the one that decided to do things differently in your lineage. You're the one that's going to carry the weight or the burden and heal and do things right for the lineage. You're not going to make the same mistakes as your ancestors or your parents or whatever the curse is. It's like you're going to do it differently. But you understand the repercussions of that, or you understand how difficult that task is going to be, because you're going to do this alone. Besides your guides supporting you, I'm getting you're the only one doing this. So I'm getting that's why. That's why you understand the undertaking of it, but you're going to do it anyways. Because it's either you or it's who else is going to do this but you. Nobody else is going to take that responsibility. They don't understand. I'm getting it. You understand it, but you're going to do it anyways. The price you're going to pay for this is big. It's heavy. It's a heavy price, but you're going to do it anyways. Jesus. Yeah, it's like there's one path, and you're going to make sure you do it right. You're taking this path. I'm getting your ancestors are for that exact reason becoming very apparent in this reading. Because there's something you need to carry out so that there isn't a repeat of the same mistakes again and again and again. Because it's so easy for people to make the same mistakes as your parents and grandparents and do the same thing over and over again. It's like you got to break that cycle. You know it's up to you to do it. Nobody else could do it. And unfortunately, it sucks because you don't have much support in your own family, because you're the only one that's doing the changing. So that means you have to do this alone. And I'm getting it's a heavy burden. I'm getting it's going to take all of you. All the guts. It's going to take guts, but you can do this. You will be protected. But it's going to come at a cost. It almost feels like it's going to, years down the line, it's going to take out years of down the line from your life. Whatever you're doing it's going to be it's going to impact your health in some way. But you're going to do it anyways, because it's only you that took this. You knew the cost and you're going to do it anyways. Because you have to. I'm getting you have to do this. I don't know who you are, but it's like your higher self knows this better than your physical body can explain it to others. That you're the one taking on this burden. And I'm getting it's already been that hectic or that painful, or it's already cut your lifespan significantly already. But you don't care. You're already in it. You're committed. You got to see it to the end.